Well, hopefully the stream will look a little better. um, now I got to change this here. So we still have a problem with the other mod. It's not showing this collect Mars pyrite, and I don't know why. I'm thinking about just moving it. I wonder if this is output. Aluminum oxide. I know that's right. Yeah, I could comment it out. And it's a process of elimination. Magnesium sulfate. See, this is the only thing that's not working right now. You can't really see. Why is that block? It blocks my whole thing over there, doesn't it? Why the hell is it doing that? I can't see my... What if I go do this? Output Mg NeSiM sulfate, calcium oxide, aluminum oxide, pyrite, core sample. My other question is, wait, let's see. Marscrete sulfur. Oh, look what I got here. Sulfur is capitalized on this description. That's why it's not working. Okay. If I look at my list, my resource list. Okay. Nothing's capitalized except for the first letter in the term. So if I look at his resource list, and sulfur's not even in there, that's why it's not working, because it's capitalized right here. I want everything uncapitalized. I swear to God. And here's sulfur. Well, I got Marscrete, sulfur, and pyrite. Marscrete, sulfur, and pyrite. Okay, none of that's capitalized. That's why it didn't work. So I can go back to this chemistry. Sulfur's not in there, though. What the fuck? It might have something to do with it. It might take out something else. In my list. There's Marsol 3. Nickel is still not showing up, though. Alright, now what I want to do is I want to to say collect instead of split, you know, collect Mars Rock 1. Actually, you're splitting it, I guess. Let me go back to his freaking list here. We'll just keep the same convention. Maybe it didn't like the word collect. No, I had that on there before. Calcium oxide, aluminum oxide, magnesium sulfate. Magnesium sulfate. Well, this shows up. This shows up. Wait just a minute. Split aluminum oxide. Aluminum. It says aluminum. Split aluminum oxide. Synthesize. It says ammonia. All that stuff. Okay, we're gonna change methane to 20 on here. Methane, ammonia, carbon dioxide. Maybe we change that to 22 because it's a different process. Maybe I could use 2 fertilizer in this. Maybe I'll use 2. Plastic, fabric. Oh, now we have the problem with the timings, don't we? .1. Oh, see, I changed. .1 for a 1. Jeez, that's 10. No. No, that doesn't make any sense either. That's what I had before. I don't know. I'm just going to change this. So this should be 0.05. And this should be 0.01. See, I'm basing it on the amount of input product. So that's 0.05. If I get twice as much of that, then it has to take twice as long. So it's divided by 2, 0.025. These processes are just taking too long. I mean, they're happening too quick. I have to change them all later anyway. Back to this. This was 0.02. 02. Now this is 0.02 is 5. If I double it, it's 0.01, so it's 0.01. So that's another 0. .05 for 10. Okay. Yeah, the nickel's not showing up. Why? Because everything looks right, unless if I put it into that other list. I'm wondering about grabbing those other items and just putting it into the main list. I think that's what I'm going to do. This is 5 units. Oh god, I can't remember. I'm hitting my microphone now. Shit. I'm using my other mic. Where the hell is 5 here? 5 is 0.02. I'm changing everything all at once. I should be doing one at a time. Now everything's happening the same, which is not technically not correct. Maybe I can adjust something down here. See, that uses 5. Is it 0.2? 5 units is 0.02. Units. 10 units is 0.05. Alright, now that takes care of all of that. I'm going to leave that the way it is. Everything is based on, it's the same. I keep hitting my damn mic. It's based on, like, the inputs, the collecting the rocks, everything is the same. And it's based on the amount of input. So, like, if I have one input, then I'm doing, say, 1 per second. If I've got 10, when it hits 10, it's going to take 10 seconds. That's how I figured that out. Now the only other problem left is this mess. So what I'm going to do... No, wait a minute. What about the sulfur? Shit. Sulfur's not in there. That's not in there. It's in this list. It's in his list. Marascrete, sulfur, and pyrite are both here. And they show up as a ground. And everything's spelled correctly. On my resource list. I wonder if it's too long. Well, if that Soils 3 doesn't show up, it's something to do with the nickel. I don't know. Everything looks correct here. I thought there was another area where just chemistry, building blocks. I don't know. Let's just go back in there and repack this stuff. Try to. It's just kind of a pain to have this thing on my head all the time. Pack my mod. Oh, you see what's happening on my stream? I got the notepad still activated, and that's why I remember seeing that on the stream earlier. that was causing a problem, and I just fixed it. So I'm learning to slowly do better with my stream. I'm just going to go ahead and do a new I'm going to have to do a new setup, aren't I? I gotta change this. Alright, that's construction. Jesus. Something's wrong with those cables over there. Everything's good. Scenario is saved. Alright. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't move the nickel resource into that other list. So that thing went flying because it was underneath the solar panel. Now I'm using my microphone on my headset and everything keeps freaking... Actually, what I should be doing... I'm gonna cheat a little bit here. Oh shit, you know what I have? I don't have the fucking cans. Well, that's okay. Let me just go ahead and check our resources. Let's see what we've got here. Well, that split pyrite, getting that pyrite out of the fucking rock is still not showing up. And I still have a problem with aluminum oxide. I'll bet it's in the, see where the output says aluminium? Well, that's not right. Split aluminum oxide. I still have a fucking problem with that. Marscrete works, and split pyrite works, but the only one that's not working is that collecting the pyrite out of the fucking rock. And I don't know why. And split Mars soil 3 is not working. That's because of that. I bet it's that list. I'm gonna change that to ATM. Input. Why is that's because of the titles, I'll bet you. See, all aluminum oxide cannot be capitalized anyway. So why not keep the same convention? Except, well, on the output, it's not gonna, it'll matter, see, because carbon and oxygen are not capitalized. And those descriptions have to do with processes too. If something's not right, the process won't even work. I want to put that A in there and see if that magnesium sulfate works. I'd really like to try that. So, if I divide 120 by 4, that's 30 units. There's my fertilizer. My fertilizer, well, I've got the nutrients. I want to uncapitalize everything. That would mean changing. Uh-oh, I've got... two oh yeah, one of them adds water. I dropped the CO2, the ammonia, and the methane to get the extra water. It looks good. I like it. I can't do the timing. And I still have a problem with... There he goes, freaking attaching himself to the machine again. I still have a problem with split Mars Rock 2 and split aluminum oxide. It's got to be in the description. Aluminum oxide. It's got to be in that damn description. So, the first step, I'm going to take my resource list and put them in the main audit resource list. Because Mars Soil 3 is not coming up. And the only thing I can see wrong with that is the nickel not showing up in the resource. Don't ask me why, I have no freaking clue. Wait, we gotta go back here now. So now I can turn on my notepad. Alright, so if I go to... I want to go to my resource list and I want to fix that first. I'm just going to take this right out altogether. Well, calcium technically is a ground, I suppose you could call it a ground. Oh, I wonder if that could be the problem. Where does the nickel come from? That comes from the surface. So that can't have anything to do with it. Alright, where is aluminum oxide? What the fuck? It says aluminum oxide in both of those fucking descriptions. Oh, wait a minute. Aluminum. There it is, that's why. The aluminum description in the game is aluminium. that's why it's incorrectly showing up. So I think what I'm going to do while I'm doing it, I'm getting rid of all of these internal descriptions. Maybe that's not such a good idea because I don't have the cans made up yet. Let's do silicon dioxide anyway. And we'll see how it all plays out on the cans. What I'm thinking is that when they show up on the can, it's gonna cause a problem. Oh fuck, I just did something wrong. Alright, maybe I'll just go down as far as there. Now I'm going to get rid of this trace chemicals altogether. Now I gotta go back to his split Mars pyrite. I might just delete that altogether too. Let me see something. Magnesium sulfate. I wonder if it's because it's the name. No, that's not correct. Fuck, I gotta look at this again. Alright, let's try that. The other thing I gotta do, I need to add some cans. that mod doesn't work to collect that pyrite, my only option is to move it into my own file. I keep hitting the microphone. What I'm going to try to do is load up my scenario. And then what we'll do is we'll just add some cans in here. I only need a small bunch of them. Now whether or not it works with those items, I don't know. Oh god, I just got hit there. I'll probably go flying. And I did. God damn it. Fucking thing. Well, let's just go down there. I guess you can actually connect that up without this having to be solid in the ground, but installed in the ground, I should say. It's still not there. Or something's not there. Mars, collecting the pyrite's not there. Now silicon dioxide got screwed up. It's not spelt correctly. Why does the input look like that? Oh, synthesize. This, what the fuck? Synthesized silicon dioxide has silly.oxide, but if I go to split it, it has output is 1 silicon. Oh. Silicon dioxide wasn't changed, I guess. Fuck, I don't know. this thing again. There's some shit that's not right. It's pissing me off. So for that to be working, it's got to be installed. Oh, there's Split Mars Sorrel 3. Oh, because it's got 4 outputs. Oh, the nickel is there. Oh, yeah, baby! Yes! The nickel is there. Nice. About fucking time. Now I can split calcium oxide, sodium. Now I can split all 3 of those. I can add those splits. I got sodium oxide now. Nice. Nice. It's coming together now. That's why it wasn't showing up in the other one, because it's got 4 outputs. Oh, yeah, baby! So that's working out good. I ought to abbreviate this over here, though, this reaction name. It's too long. I like it. I'm really liking this. Now, I think... Let's get some soil and see what this looks like. Let's grab some cables. Watch me go flying. I need another freaking... Is this installed or what? I don't think it is. What is it just sitting there? It's installed. Okay. The only thing is missing is the collecting of the pyrite. Shit. I got the wrong end. We've got atmospheric collection of methane now. All we gotta do is find a methane pocket. Figure out some timings. Alright, I'm beginning to like this. Now, actually, that's... Let me take this out. And we'll put this back over here. There should be some cans around here somewhere. Unless they all freaking blew away. I need another can. So what we're gonna find out is the labeling on these cans now, once we get 20 soil over here, and we should get that pretty quickly. So, I don't know why. That thing is noisy. You know, I'm noticing something now. I just realized something. If, according to the timing, you still get the same amount of, the equipment runs the same amount of time no matter how the time is compressed. Alright, so we gotta go to, this one right here. Now, it's 1,300 hours. Now, theoretically, this should take $2 for the whole can. So half the can is 1 hour. That's 60. Half of that is a half an hour, which is 30. No, 2 hours. Two hours is 120. 1 hour is 60. 30 units in half an hour. So roughly, when this timer goes down to about, oh shit, you know what? My time constraint is slowing the game. Fuck. Is that's like real time. Oh my god, you gotta be shitting me. I'd have to wait a half an hour for this to process. No, I'd have to wait 15 minutes. Oh, this is just the Mars soil, isn't it? Alright, so what we're gonna have to do is go back. I'll have to redo the scenario. Actually, I wonder if I can load up, oh, the time is shown down there. See, that's 101, 160. One of these I thought was 124. I'll do the 161. Oh, I could have loaded up the other ones I could have loaded up any of those other ones. I want to try that just for kicks. Alright, there's that one there. I've got cans. I think I can use that one. 7A. I'm not seeing a soil extractor. No. Maybe I can load a soil extractor to that one. Let's see, where is it here? Small. And I'm just going to put another panel in here. There's that. Now, our time is 1:24. I wonder if I can... No, I can't do that yet. While that's doing its thing, I gotta put another cable on there. I'm sort of cheating because there's 3 panels here. but we're just kind of in the testing mode. Eventually we'll have just we'll only have 2 panels. Now we just wait for... Wait, I need some more cans here. So now what I'm doing is I'm looking at the labels on the can for the product. I'm a little bit worried. Alright, there's that right there. So I've got a mixture of outputs. Now I look at our timing, it's 14:37. And the time is 1:24. So hopefully, so I'll be able to figure out how long it's going to take once it uses. We're up to almost a half an hour already. I think it should have produced 20 units already. 20, 40, 60, 80. Yeah, it should have produced already. Because we're already almost up to an hour. Let's just see what it reads. It shouldn't be that far off. There's 1 hour already. Oh God, come on. He always tends to go in like that. I could probably split one of those other ones too, if I got time. I feel like the sun's going down on my parade. That's almost 2 hours for just 20 units. Well, he is kind of zooming in on the time. Oh God, I could go make my frickin' lunch. Hours for 20, 2.5 hours for 20 units. I think is too long. I wonder if it's what the hell just happened? It's just low power. Now, see, I don't know if it has to recycle or what. You know what I mean? I think it's still too long anyway. I would just like to know how long it's going to take. Fuck. 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 And I don't know if doing that restarts the cycle or not. I have no idea if it shuts off, if the cycle has to restart or anything. not going to get a freaking output. You can see it right now. That's like 4 hours and I didn't get an output yet. If it's at least 4 hours, I'm going to multiply that number by 4. It's supposed to be to separate from the material, I would guess maybe 4 hours. That would be a whole can. And then to separate the elements, maybe 2 hours for a whole can. I've already been 4 hours and it hasn't even done 20 units yet. No, I didn't get it. God damn it. Hell. What was that, like 19? That's like 5 hours at least that it went. I don't know. I'm gonna make me a lunch and take the stream off. And then, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move the pyrite extraction into my own list. And I'll work with this timing again.